morning to you guys. What's up, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. This particular episode is going to ask the question: is Secret Invasion any good so far? But right now, we're at the halfway mark of the actual show. The show has had a lot of twists and turns, a lot of stuff that has not been answered. Even some stuff I want to do another video on because there's a lot. There's a lot going on in this show, and because it is a thriller, it's a spy thriller, it's a basically trying to put the pieces together. It's so much in here that it's going to be hard to put, what I'm saying, to get all the pieces. But this is where you guys come in at. You guys will help me. We'll sit down and we'll chat. This is a question and answer period, you know what I mean, where you could be able to kind of give your thoughts on Secret Invasion so far. um I'm a realist, and I know Disney Plus has been, especially some of the shows from Marvel has not hit. I get it. I completely understand. I didn't think I had to say that far away from me. But I completely understand how some of the shows, one of those shows is She-Hulk, you know what I'm saying, has not hit the way that we wanted to hit. You know what I mean? So I get it. So I want to see, well, since we're at the halfway point of this show, where are we at? Are we really liking this show? Is it meh? Is it cool? Is it something that could be able to grow? Whatever the case may be, we're gonna talk about it today. But you already know how we get down in here. If this is your first time coming in and watching this show, whether you watch it on Facebook, whether you watch it on Twitter, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That's all I ask for. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Put it in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys coming in. You know what I'm saying? And chilling with me and everything. You know what I mean? So you already know the real question is, right, D Sizzle, what's up? D Sizzle was in the house. My brother, Super Six Shot, is in the house. What's up with it, bro? Um, is Secret Invasion any good? Is the main question, and this is what we're gonna talk about today. I don't really have a lot to talk about as far as other things. But this is the topic of the day. Is Secret Invasion good so far? So I'm going to give my thoughts on this, and I might even bring up. Nah, I don't think I need to bring that up right now. Um, yeah, I don't think I need to bring that up right now. But so far, what I've thought about Secret Invasion. Before I go there, I just got this in the mail. You know what I mean? From Amazon on my pre-orders. Axle grease goes along right along with the other golly. What are they from? The Junkions. Yeah. It's female Decepticon Junkion. You know what I'm saying? Super dope. Just got it in the mail. So I kind of want to shout that. But anyway, so there's a lot of twists and turns, there's a lot of misdirect that's going on. What's going on, AJ? AJ AS, I guess is A61. Yeah, AJ A61. Okay, I got you. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. It ain't WandaVision, but it's great. Remember, we didn't know what was going on in WandaVision until the halfway point of the season. Here we go, showing off. I just got in the mail and it's just sitting here. You know what I mean? So, but we are at the halfway point, and just like WandaVision, we had no idea what was going on in WandaVision until the halfway point. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the episode where um Monica got a Hadouken and got shot out of the whole thing. And we found out that this was a hex that Wanda created. You know what I mean? And her own personal House of M that she did. So with this, first of all, I'm going to do a video. Hopefully I can do it today. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I'm tired. I got my ass kicked at work. You know what I'm saying? Doing manual labor and all of that. I got my ass whipped last night. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna hold you. A brother a little tired. So I'm not gonna be on here forever. Like, you know what I mean? Not like an hour and a half show or whatever. Plus, I kind of want to do this theory video. The theory. Okay, so here we go. He's stupid. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to the 4. Trey Mac live for Casey is at your live from Casey at your door. That's funny. It's a decent show. It's really what I like about it. What I do like about it is there's so many twists and turns that I have no idea where the hell they're going so far. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Have y'all noticed that Fury with the glasses acts a whole hell of a lot different than Fury without the glasses? Like, there's got to be two Furies. And this is my theory. I'm gonna share with you guys. Since you guys are live with me, I'm gonna share you guys. Did you skip the Secret Invasion intro? Bet you nope. I didn't skip. Okay, Secret Invasion intro literally is telling you what's going on. Blue, what is up, my man? What's going on? What's up? Can't wait till Monday when the blurred ass Blue starts kicking off with me, Blue, and Mika G. You know what I mean? Can't wait for that to start. Was so great. We even love the intro. But I mean, that was different because it was playing on the trope of sitcoms. This is playing on the trope of espionage and the spy thriller genre. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's even more than two Furies. Now, okay, so there's a Fury that and I think they're doing this deliberately, right? Okay, there's a Fury that when he meets a Skrull, he'll give him the Skrull nod, which is the head nod, the forehead nod. Now, me personally, you know what I mean? I might as well be a Skrull because I got a whole lot of forehead I can be able to share with the people. You know what I'm saying? I just got it covered by this hat. You know what I'm saying? But I sure in the hell could be able to forehead touch people, give them thoughts, movies, everything. My forehead. So I've been noticing that whenever one Fury grease a Skrull, he grease them with the head nod like he did Gravik, right? Now I'm talking about young Gravik, and that was Fury 1997. Now, did you notice when Fury went to his wife? Now, mind you, he gave her the head nod in 97. But when we found out that his wife was a Skrull, they went into some Fury was, might as well just start fucking. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Went ahead and didn't even do that. I went into kissing, all of that. She shapeshifted to her look, into her human form, and they got to kiss. It wasn't no head nodding and all of that. When he met Talos, and I gotta go back to the actual show and find the clips to do my theory, because one side he meets Talos and he does it, and then the other time they arguing like, you know what I mean? Like he's snapping on him. You know what I mean? So what is really going on here? You know what I mean? What is really going on? But that's why it's tops. WandaVision was innovative. Yeah, I mean, I get that. You know what I'm saying? It was different. Okay, so a show, even though it's innovative, you know what I mean? You can have different tropes be just as great. So I gotta wait to see how the end goes, because again, the end of WandaVision and the speeches that was made by Vision, you know what I'm saying? Especially this was Hex Vision, was powerful. You know what I mean? And there's been powerful moments in this, but what is the end game? You know what I'm saying? And how does that set up the end game? And WandaVision set up Doctor Strange perfectly. Doctor Strange just kind of dropped the ball on all the character development that they did with Wanda. In that whole don't watch this show and all that other crap that Disney was doing was stupid. You know what I mean? It was completely stupid. Yeah. Okay, so they say it's promotional material that shows two different Furies coming to Earth. It does. Okay, so when we watched the first time, it was like an alien coming down with that Fury. He was limping, and all of that was a ruse. We all know. We all knew that was a ruse. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel it, but again, if you go back, damn it, y'all gonna make me do it. Just watching the intro is telling so much about the show. Is absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The pawns and the way that the chessboard is moving. You know what I mean? We just don't know who the hell is moving and how they move it. Yes, he was. He is a side character in his own film. But I'm gonna show you guys something because there's a Nick Fury in the trailer. Not in the trailer, in the intro, that's a scroll. Now I'm gonna skip a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna give me just a second so I could kind of get to everything. But it's got to be two Nick Furies. It has to be two Nick Furies. Now I'm gonna show y'all something with the opening title sequence, because this opening title sequence, as much as people like, I don't like it, I don't like it. This title sequence is telling us the show, telling everything we need to know on the show. So I'm gonna, God dang, I got so much crap up. And also Olivia Colman has been completely awesome in this show. And I'm gonna get to what hasn't been done just yet, but I want to just get right here. Now, tell me that they're literally completely telling you that there's two Nick Furies. One that we know, one that's a scroll. You know what I mean? One that's completely a scroll. And I believe it's to throw off gravity. Yeah, that intro tells the whole story. I thought I was the only one to peep that. Everyone was mad about it being AI instead of looking at it for what it was exactly. It's telling a story. And this is telling. This right here is telling. It is letting you know, hey, Fury is a scroll. There's a Fury that's a scroll. Fury for sure is a scroll. It's probably Taylor's wife being Fury. And I thought about that a lot. Because for one, they lied and said this. Well, okay, they lied to us. And shout out to Second Street Marvel for hopping in, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. For real. But I'm gonna tell you how they threw us off. Number one, Talos and his daughter was supposed to be beefing, but we find out that Talos' daughter has been working for Talos the whole entire time. That's confirmed that she's been working for Talos the whole entire time, right? Number two, the reason why that we can't trust any of this, literally like the comic, because on one end, Telos is telling everybody that his wife died, right? Okay, we never seen any backstory on how she died. We haven't seen a funeral. We don't know what a scroll funeral looked like. We haven't seen anything. So her dying, I'm taking that with a grain of salt. Now, what I want Taylor's wife to be is a scroll queen. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I still think I still think Talos is the main villain of this story. I really feel like he's the main villain of the story. And I want to try to get to the chess piece part. Because the chess piece part shows this is from the first episode. Anyway, I want to just play I just want to play the intro real quick. Like, there's your scroll council right there. Matter of fact, that's your scroll council. Tell me this backdrop does not look like, looks similar to the machine, you know what I'm saying, that they're using to create the Super Scrolls. But this is your council right here. They're literally, matter of fact, let's just break down the intro real quick. Because like I said, I believe that the Scrolls play, of course, this is, I just want to go back so we know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something that's weird. Let's go to this first, because Talos was following Scroll, what's his name? Everett Ross. But did you see Emilia Clarke? Not Emilia Clarke. Did you see how Maria Hill was acting? Now this is Talos. Hold on, let's go. Martin Freeman ain't ran that fast since The Hobbit. I'm going on the adventure. So we know that this is Talos, but let's go all the way back. How did Talos? Let's go all the way back because I want. Now, okay, these guys was fighting. He was getting ready to kill. He was trying to kill Everett Ross, Scroll Everett Ross. Right here, because I'm gonna try to pause it, start it, pause it, start. Andre Ware's in the house. What's up? Yeah, exactly. Fury and Talos been arguing like a married couple for a good minute. Yeah, we'll see Skull Fury, but I don't like the theory that this Fury we've been seeing is one. Okay, I also got a theory that it might be a life model. We might be seeing the life model decoy version of Nick Fury with the glasses. And that'll make sense too, because the life model decoy can have the glasses to be able to infiltrate more things. You know what I mean? Because he can be able to see out of both eyes, obviously, and then the infrared with the glasses. So we could be seeing the life model decoy also. So we might be able to see 3 Furies: life model decoy, real Fury, and Scroll Fury, which would be, I'm not about to get my hopes up for that because, dog, I'm just setting myself up for failure, complete and utter disappointment, and I'm not going to do the Eric Voss Mephisto on that one. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go there. I don't want to go there. I just had Earth 42 Spider try to come down and try to turn me into Miles Morales or a paraplegic. Either one wasn't going to happen today. That's disgusting. I don't have any. Yeah, okay. Yo, I'll take life model decoy. That'll be awesome. Life model decoy Fury needs to show up, so I'm game for that one too. Now, I'm saying that for the simple fact is that, but it's too okay. So, life model decoy is the one that caved down from the from the ship, right? At the first episode, right? That's life model decoy. Scroll Fury is the Fury that's been arguing with Talos every 5 minutes, throwing jabs at him and all of that. Real Nick Fury is still on Saber. That's why he's in the Marvels trailer. Just kind of think about it. It'll make perfect sense. So he don't even have to deal with none of this crap. So what about the introduction of the Super Scrolls? God dang it. The Super Scroll. I think that the Super Scrolls, that's going to be dope. Multiple LMDs is a good way to combat shapes. Exactly. But I think the Super Scroll things. I already know Gravik is one. Gravik is going to be basically what's his name? Grit from the comics as their version. This particular version of Super Scroll, but I don't think he's going to be the only one. I think Fantastic Four is going to have their. I think this is setting up Fantastic Four so they can fight their version, just like in the old comics, just like in the old TV show. Fight the Super Scroll, the real Super Scroll that takes the power of the Fantastic Four. You know what? Maria Hill could be a life model decoy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, absolutely. But hold up. So let me go back to this. Now, Talos somebody shot this guy. If you look, whatchamacallit didn't shoot Everett Ross. Everett Ross didn't shoot him. I don't think he shot him. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Did he shoot him? Because there's no gun in his hand. In that, hold up. I gotta see that one more time. Because I still don't see a gun in his hand. But the gun, if he did, where's the gun at in the scene? There's no gun in that scene. Well, he did get shot in the chest, so. But did you see the gun? If you look back at it, do you see? I mean, he shot him in his chest, obviously, because if he would have shot him, but it was just weird there was no gun. So he shot him in his chest, but then all of a sudden Talos was on him. I'm still trying to figure out how long did they have Martin Freeman as a Skrull. Now Talos is following him. Now, have you also noticed in a lot of the scenes that if you're paying attention, there's people where the Skrulls are because they're looking at the main character. Yeah, if you look at it, if you look at it, it does look like it's a shot. It's a shot from the side going down, and you know what I'm saying. Even with him covering Skrull Everett Ross, that way, I mean, basically he was the shield. The way that it looks to me, because I don't see a gun. I didn't see a gun in Everett Ross' hands at all. He put both of his hands up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? After he was shot. And then all of a sudden, Talos is following him. How you going to be in a struggle like that, then have the time to dig out your gun and shoot? The way that he was getting choked, I mean, I know he's a Skrull and he's super strong and all of that. But at the same time, the way the shot would have been, he would have had the pistol still in his hand. But the way that the shot came from the side, and then all of a sudden you see Talos. I don't think anybody has broken this down like that. Ross, the boss was captured after he was freed at Black Panther 2. Because I'm a boss. I got the theory that I put up about that he was a Skrull when he met T'Challa. When they went after the battle with Killmonger, which is still, I went and rewatched the battle with Killmonger, right? Because I was researching information to do the video, right? My theory on T'Challa being a Skrull, right? These two cats with a heart-shaped herb dropped from a cavern like 1,000 feet in the air because they had enough time to punch, kick, scratch, claw. Do you know T'Challa literally went back first onto the rail and Killmonger did a superhero landing from like 1,000 feet above the tavern on Black Panther, but he died of an uncurable disease, and that don't sound like no man. Come on, cuz. Come on. Now, the reason why I said that T'Challa was replaced during the UN summit, Everett Ross was smiling about, Wakanda finally opening up the borders to their land, and we can be able to share our technology and all of that. Man, T'Challa in the comics never wanted to open up his borders to nobody. Killmonger, when he was King of Wakanda, wasn't going there. He pressed the hell out of the Avengers in the Chris Priest run when they came up. He was trying to find out what was cracking. You know what I mean? So why in the hell would you open up the borders if you wasn't trying to have more Skrulls find refuge? You know what I mean? But then the Battle of Wakanda, when Proxima Midnight and all of them came down and they battled in Wakanda, made the Skrulls kind of think, nah, they got precious. We can't have them taking over what we trying to start. So yeah, let's help out. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Thanos. And that's why I think he said the line, when in episode 3, when Talos is telling Gravik, you have no idea the strength of humans, especially when they're threatened. Because they felt threatened when Thanos came down here and they mounted up. The Skrulls was there for all of that. They were all, I guarantee you, some of them was a part of that. And it would make more sense than after the battle with Killmonger. And that's why I said Nakia is a Skrull too, because you need a Skrull to be in his ear, you know what I'm saying, as a lover, and then have the Skrull, quote unquote, be the buddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it would make more sense, you know what I'm saying, when Nakia went and they bumped ugly at the end of the movie. You see Nakia and T'Challa talking, right? You know what I mean? You know they went to go bump uglies after that. You know what I'm saying? Or T'Challa, you know what I'm saying? To Skrull wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Toussaint to Skrull. Yeah, I'm calling it now. Toussaint to Skrull. I guarantee you that's when they could have got swapped. After they bumped uglies, and the next thing you see is them going into the UN, and we can be able to create bridges to, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, yada, yada, yada. Skrull. And that's why I say Everett Ross being a Skrull makes so much sense in my argument. You know what I mean? In the argument. Now, Talos is following Ross, but Ross is talking to Maria Hill. You know what I mean? So she's already got intel on Everett. If this is the same. Now, how long has he been a Skrull? That's what I'm saying. This is what makes it so more intriguing, because we don't know what the hell is going on. Now, remember this scene was supposed to just set up that, okay, he's getting ready to snitch about all the Skrulls in there, which, remember, Talos told Gravik, yo, I'm going to make sure to snitch on everybody because I don't like what you're doing. I'm going to tell everybody to show, Skrulls and humans can get along. And Gravik wasn't having that. Now, this before that conversation, wouldn't it be more in Talos's favor to kill Everett Ross, Skrull Everett Ross? You know what I mean? To kill the one guy that was going to tell that, yeah, there's Skrulls around here, because that was his whole thing. Yeah, I'm about to let everybody know there's Skrulls here. So wouldn't it make more sense to keep it secret that Talos is the one who killed him? You know what I'm saying? And then went down and tracked the other Skrull, you know what I'm saying, so he could shoot him also, so he didn't go back and talk to Gravik. I mean, there's some stuff in here. They must have had Martin Freeman as a Skrull long enough to get into Wakanda and get T'Challa's Skrull out after it died. Exactly. The math ain't mathing. Yeah. T'Challa should only open up Wakanda to superhero community like the Fantastic Four. Let me ask you a question. And I want y'all to put it in the comment section. Now, Samuel L. Jackson and what's his name? Anthony Mackie both were surprised that none of them showed up at T'Challa's funeral. If we all came to Tony's funeral, why didn't any other superheroes go to Wakanda for T'Challa's funeral? Why didn't Fury go to his funeral? Doesn't it sound like odd that none of the superheroes came out? I'm just saying, put it in the comment section. Tell me what you think. But this is part of my theory. This is part of my theory that I'm going after. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to check that video out. Now, again, they're chasing each other in Russia. Right? Now, he was gone right here. He didn't put the trouble. Now we know that that's Everett Ross. I mean, Everett Ross got hit by 2 cars, all of that. Which I didn't notice the first time I watched this. Now, Everett Ross, they're courting him in all of this. I mean, I'm talking about they in there moving. I mean, they were in there bucking. I mean, like I said, whatchamacallit ain't moved. Martin Freeman ain't moved that fast, literally, since he was Bilbo Baggins. And that was a long time ago now. You see the purple for the scroll colors. They're in purple. Now, it was just weird. Now he missed his mark and plop went down like Natasha. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Or Gamora. No, I shouldn't have said that. But he missed his mark, plopped. Now, it was never answered. Why was Talos chasing Everett Ross? Think about it. It's never told. I didn't realize until I heard another fan say it, but this show has a lot of similarities to the old 1983 and 2009 remake V sci-fi series. I can see that. Where you just don't know what the hell is going on. But it was never told why was Talos chasing this Skrull who was trying to keep the secrets. Remember, he was just trying to keep the secrets of Skrulls being on Earth safe. So why was Talos tailing them that tough where my man had to take off running like that? It was never told. Then he shapeshifts into Talos. And ask yourself, is that really Talos? I'm chasing him. He smiles and dies. He said he was one of you. No. He's one of them. But what gave you the indication that he was one of them if he was just trying to keep the secrets of, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. This is why I asked the question. Is this good? Because there's a lot of, that's why I said this is really good because there's a lot of stuff that just like D Silver said, the math ain't mathing. It doesn't make sense if this guy they were going to expose. It was going to expose the Skrulls on being on Earth, right? That's what the whole thing was. They were going to expose the Skrulls being on Earth. That was a whole big conspiracy theory, and that they were planning the attacks. Okay, so he took the information because it was, they were saying, oh, well, this person's Skrull, they're planning attacks here, this, that, and the other. but it was never really explained why Talos would say something. Said he was one of us. Well, we never got any dialogue because dude died. He fell off the he missed his mark and he died. And it was just left ambiguous. I mean, my man's legs, look what my man's legs is out here look like linguini. Man's legs is all over the place. And all you see is Maria Hill, and Talos just standing there. But was that really Talos? And the reason why I say was it really Talos is because we literally seen Gravik turn into Nick Fury and shoot Maria Hill. So was that really Talos? I don't know. But again, this opening thread, okay, this is the explosion, and we seen this in Moscow. But that's kicking off explosions. This gotta be Skrullos. Now, this is the only thing too. We still don't know what the fate of Skrullos was. We have no idea what the hell happened to Skrullos. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know why the Kree we know from comic lore why the Kree and the Skrull was beefing, because it was a little bit different in the comics, but we still don't know why the Kree and the Skrulls in this series in the 19999 why they're beefing. Now, we also see the ships leaving, so this got to be Skrullos. It was bouncing, get up out of here. I was also thinking, was it Galactus was the reason why they had to leave their planet also? Now, this is a ship, and this, again, to me, this is a ship that Nick Fury came out of. And of course, this is the infiltration. And everybody was like, man, why they make Samuel L. Jackson look weird? He's supposed to look like this because that ain't the real Nick Fury. Matter of fact, why would they put Nick Fury in this with this background? This alien looking background, if they're not trying to tell you everything ain't what it seemed to be. You know what I'm saying? This Nick Fury is an alien. And again, I don't know what Skrull this is supposed to be. It doesn't look like Talos, but it doesn't look like Gravik. Just name drop Galactus and be done with it. That'd be awesome. That would be completely awesome. Sorry, I kicked myself out of my own stream. Marvel got the rights back. They can say his name, yeah, just like Destiny. Sorry, I keep moving the wrong damn direction. I'm trying to move on my other screen and keep kicking myself out of the stream on this one. Okay, so that's what's going on. I was wondering, I was talking, I'm like, what the hell? My stream ain't streaming. Okay. So also Amelia Clark's character so far hasn't done dilly squat. I mean, we found out that she is secretly working for her dad, but then she got shot. She's gonna come back. You know what I mean? Would you say just say he put extra Cosmo hot sauce on their home world and got busy? Yeah, but I think it's got to be something that's gonna be revealed later. I think that this is because they name dropped the the Scroll King. I think this is him. Oh, what's his name? Dottie, Dottie. General. I mean, he was a scientist in the show, Draji or something like that. But I think this is him. I personally think that this is him. It maybe that's who Talos is, has been the whole time. The general or the Kree home world. And you see people faces changing because we already know. And that's what I'm saying. If we go with the T'Challa theory, there's war dogs that better than every nation in on the world. So wouldn't it make sense for one of them scrolls to impersonate themselves as a war dog and easily walk up in Wakanda? Easily? And that's the Russia. I think that's the Kremlin burning. Big Ben's because we're going back and forth from London, and time keeps going backwards, and most of our flashbacks have been London or New York. And Olivia Colman's characters, man, completely a breath of fresh air. And this is, Nick and a scroll shaking hands. That's what I believe in human, but I believe that's Nick in a scroll shaking hands. Now they're showing you two, and I think this is a clue that there's two Nick Furies. I think there's two Nick Furies. That's why they're showing you two different, this could be that they're showing you that one of the scroll which is in green, the other one is a human, and that they're in those pods in Moscow. And again, Nick Fury, there's a scroll looking Nick Fury. I'm telling you, there's probably a scroll. It's probably a life model decoy. You want to see a version of him in the real Nick Fury. And to me, that's the council that's overseeing everything. Another council member, and they're going after the White House, which we already seen at the end of 3. That Rhodey, you know what I'm saying, is a scroll, or he's working with the scroll, but I believe he's a scroll. He's that high-ranking official that whatchamacallit was talking about, that Fury was talking about, that he got intel on. Of course, that's Amelia Clark's character. I believe she's going. This is what I mean. Here, I believe she is going to be. To me, she's going to be either the Scroll Queen, or we're going to meet the Scroll Queen, because the Scroll Queen can move throughout the whole entire thing, and I believe this is Gravit. And I believe that this is the DNA to create the Super Scrolls, because it was blue DNA mixing in with the green. If you look at episode 3, but of course it's just more so to the eyeball of another scroll. They're showing in how they infiltrate Earth. Now again, have any of you guys asked this question? If the scrolls was supposed to be so good and all of that, why did they start infiltrating high-ranking officials before Gravik got there? Just think about it like that. I'm glad she is not overpowering the show. She was very popular, and they could overuse her, but I like her pacing. Yeah, she's going to get more shine in the next 3 episodes. You know what I mean? I noticed that the female scrolls don't have hair like the comics. Don't dig that. I mean, it's probably costing them an arm and a leg to do this prosthetics, and they like, you want us to put hair on it too? Go get Medea and get a wig. Agreed. This is our last chance to use life model decoys the way they should be used. Yeah, I doubt Varanki exists. It would be nice, but I don't think you show that piece of the king turning into the queen if there's no Queen Varanki. I don't know. Maybe I could be, maybe I'm looking at it a little bit different, but But again, have you guys asked yourself if the scrolls are supposed to be so good and so noble and all of that, why were they infiltrating the high ranking officials? They could have been, just think about it. The scrolls could have been anybody, right? Farmer, what I'm saying, a Karen, you know what I mean? Don't you barbecue on my this is my part. Don't you bring your Negro fingers around here and barbecue around here. I'm calling the cop for barbecuing Bob Black. Could have been one of them. You know what I'm saying? Black dude, whatever. It could have been anybody, right? But they chose to infiltrate the UN. They chose to infiltrate media because media has influence. They chose particular sects before Gravik became their general. So Talos gave him the call to be whoever they need him to be, even high-ranking officials. Why? Why, if we're so on the noble cause, would you just be normal people like everybody else? Why did you have to go after positions of power and influence? Because influence is power too. Hold on, what you say, D Sizzle? You said user scroll is the best way to fix previously bad story decisions, like T'Challa dying. And like I said, this is my theory that you know what I mean. Maybe the scroll did get sick after trying to fake his death. They opened up the borders. Remember, everybody came snap back. They opened up the borders. Everything is all good. Yada yada yada. Now, what if Shuri caught on and said something's not right, and he got sick, but he shot himself with the same thing that Nick Fury shot himself with in Captain America: Winter Soldier, where again he basically used that to slow down his heart rate. He faked his death because all you needed was the borders to be open, right? Now, if the King of Wakanda is out of commission because he died, right, of a mysterious disease, we just seen this man drop from 1,000 feet, fighting in the middle of a vibranium mine. I don't think that was a soft landing because he hit back first, right? Then all of a sudden, you're telling me that appreciate that, Sheena. Appreciate the reaction, Sheena Davis. But you're telling me all of a sudden, right, that the King of Wakanda, who took the heart-shaped herb to come back to life, remember, I am freezing. Yeah, I am cold. You got the blanket. He went back, fought Killmonger, right? You know what I mean? Fall from 1,000 feet, and he died. Okay. He died from a disease? Okay. What if they did that to make sure that Wakanda was vulnerable because the UN, which we've seen in this show, they are infiltrated by scrolls. Who was trying to trade for vibranium? And it wasn't until the non-scrolls was like, please. We found out there's vibranium in the ocean. And that's what brought on Namor. You know what I mean? Because that wasn't supposed to go down if they wasn't searching for vibranium because Queen Ramonda, knowing, and she said the king is dead. No, we're not going to be trading vibranium and all of that, man. I don't trust none of your decisions. You know what I mean? Because, the person who was supposed to be running the country is gone. Who's supposed to be protecting the country is gone. So, yes, she was like, I'm not trading with you, with none of y'all. Period. So, wouldn't it make sense that the UN was trying to get that vibranium? Why? Weapons, tech. And that's why I said they waited to after Killmonger was neutralized before they would infiltrate Wakanda. Why isn't a representative for Wakanda in this show? That's the only thing I don't like. You got all these UN leaders and nobody that represents Wakanda is in here. No one from a council or anything. Just saying. I find the use of shapeshifters way more interesting than berries. Absolutely. Dying of an incurable disease, they didn't kill T'Challa, they killed Chadwick off screen. Yes, yes. That was still the death of Chadwick Boseman. The funeral of Chadwick Boseman. Y'all was just gonna see. Y'all was gonna pay to see this. So sad. But again, this is a way for them to be able to recap. Because remember when all the Jonathan Major story was going on? And matter of fact, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up my video. Hold on, I gotta get off here. I think I still got the video about, or do I got it? About Desmond Idris. Idris was being looked at for Kane the Conqueror or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So hold on. Oh, that's my homie. What's up? But but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Desmond Idris was supposed to come in because he needed to talk to Marvel about being Black Panther. That's what I'm thinking. There was something interesting that Black Nerd said after Wakanda Forever came out, right? Andre, what's Andre's last name? I forgot Andre, but he's the Black Nerd Comedy. And he said something that was quite interesting to me. He said they will bring back T'Challa because there's too much money in it. And we've already seen what the box office number looks like for T'Challa. I mean, with a non-T'Challa led movie. Yes, she'll be T'Challa. So I'm about to see if I still got this. If I still have this video about Desmond Idris, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But if you're just not coming in, let me know if y'all think that Secret Invasion. If you watch the show, do you think Secret Invasion is good so far? Put in the comment section. Let me see if this. Oh yeah, because it was my recast video. That's right. I know exactly. I'm on this. No, I need to go. I need to go there. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go YouTube Studio. I need to go to the Dre Max show. And again, shout out to everyone who has who's came in so far and got on with the channel. All right, Secretary Marvel. I'll holler at you later, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, he's a comic fan. Over 6 feet, early 30s, 2 years professional acting, good with accents, could do action, and he was hanging with Chadwick too. All right, this is the last thing that I'm gonna show, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So give me a second. I'm trying to find the actual video. Yeah, this is the video because I did a reaction to it. So let me share. He's got to gain 15 to 20 pounds, and we go. I think he'd be good. I think he'd be all right. All right, but this is what I was saying. And I think this was a reaction to the Cosmic Wonder. Shit. Boy. All right, look at my this is. Oh! Hold on. Cause that's when that's why I love putting receipts, because if he ever comes out and says, "Oh, I was being fair," I got a receipt.
There's a lot to talk about this, and we'll get into it. But first, let's go over this report. This report is coming from the same person, Jeff Snyder, who reported last time that Marvel Studios had spoken with the team for Jonathan Majors following
Doing a reaction to the reaction.
On the Hot Mic podcast, he said this. Here's one I wanted to talk about. Did you see who got cast in that Brad Pitt racing movie? Damson Idris. I think he's from Snowfall. And so that's like a big part, right?
Okay, so Desmond Idris, this kid right here, is the person I felt, and I still feel, and I'm still gonna roll with it, that should have replaced T'Challa in the MCU. I'm still on recast T'Challa, so nothing has changed. But this gives more evidence and more clairvoyance how recast T'Challa still could have happened. That they still didn't have to do what they did. They could have used. To me, if you had one person, if there was one person I would pick that I could clearly see that can not only take the helm of the Black Panther that Chadwick started, but could be able to thrive and be able to be great in it, he's the one. I said that 2 months ago. I said it 2 months ago. When Warren Thompson was T'Challa gonna get recast in the Cosmic Circus and the Cosmic this and Cosmic Breakfast, you know what I'm saying? And Cosmic Cheerios was talking about, Jonathan Majors being recast. I'm like, no, I believe they're looking at this kid because he looks like T'Challa. You know what I mean? He looks like T'Challa. He looks like T'Challa, and because of the theory that I just did, that's the way that you introduce him. And you could do it where, yeah, absolutely. But that way you could do the whole scroll thing. You know what I'm saying? Have him come in. He all scruffy face because he's been sitting in that little mind thing because a scroll went and took him over. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. Cosmic Cheerios. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Cosmic Breakfast. So you know what I mean? So there it is. I'm telling you, that's a way that we can bring back T'Challa. This show will make a lot of sense. I think there's some things here. But what do you guys think? Has this show been good so far? We broke down a lot of things. That intro tells a lot of the story of this. You have to pay attention to everything in this. The slight quirks. The non-eye movement that Talos be given, because he'll dart his eyes. Anybody that's lying always can't look you directly in your face and will always dart their eyes away, blink, move around, or whatever. Everything they could do besides tell the truth. So what do you guys think? This is good. The show good? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. If you're watching this on a replay, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's all I'm asking for. So all I'm asking for is the thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and, because I gained a lot of followers. So you new followers, if you're watching me for the first time, I am doing a contest. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away $100. So Dre from the past, let them know what's cracking. What's up? This your man Dre Mac. Want a chance to win a little bit of my money?
Got my money?
Well, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. You know why? Because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers.
Baby needs shoes. My wife needs clothes.
Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, if you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, you will actually have a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Message.
Again, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. Want a chance to win? All you got to do is do that, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully, you're the winner.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Man. All right, let me go ahead and wrap it up. I watched the interview with Damson early last year. He was saying all the right things, which convinced me. Absolutely. But let me get up out of here, man. Thank you so very much for tuning in to the Dre Mac Show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. I am tired, but I got to get out of here. Peace and Vibe higher. Oh, snap. I gotta do this with the other hand. Y'all take it easy, man. Where my outro at? I'm over here hitting myself. Let me get out of here. Where is my outro? If you came to this part of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you want to get a little bit more personal with me, make sure that you follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher.